Hey, collective, what is going on? What is crack-a-lackin', y'all? It is your girl Tracy with Ascension 225, Tarot and Oracle. What is happening, y'all? What is crack-a-lacking? I'll tell you what's happening and what's cracking is I'm about to jump into the Aquarius December reading. This is for the next 4 weeks where Aquarian, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venuses need to know over the next few weeks as we close out 2024, and we are leaving an 8-year and we are moving into a 9-year. So there are going to be a lot of things being wrapped up in this 2025, okay, for many people. 9s in numerology are all about you've started the process to close out a chapter or a cycle in your life. Something is getting completed, and then we go into the 10. And the 10 is about it's already done, right? And the 10 reduces to a 1 for new beginnings. So new beginnings, okay? So, but it may take some, this process of deciding, hey, I want to close out this cycle, or spirit closing out a cycle for you in order to move forward. All right, Aquarius. So if you're born between January 21st and February 19th or 20th, you are an Aquarius. All right. This is specifically for Aquarius suns, but if you have Aquarius anywhere in your birth natal chart, then this reading may apply to you as well. Like me, I'm a Gemini and I have an Aquarian moon, okay? So some of these messages may definitely resonate with me, but this is a general reading. So that means that I'm not tapped into your personal energy. I'm doing a general reading for all the Aquarians out there, or anybody who has Aquarius in their chart. Some of these messages may resonate with your soul very, very deeply, and some of them you're like maybe left like I didn't get anything out of that. That's okay. Take what spirit gives you if it resonates, and leave the rest on the table for someone else to pick up. If it's not your story, don't force it. If you would like a private reading, look below. All my information's there. You can reach out directly at ascension225tarot@gmail, and we can go from there to get your reading booked. I do 30, 60, and 90-minute readings. My rates are down below. You can also go to my Thumbtack page and book me there. You can look at my reviews on Yelp as well as Thumbtack. I just opened a Yelp page, so I think there's only 2 reviews there so far. But anyway, yes, check it out. If you need a personal reading, I'm your girl, okay? If you're a first responder or a military person or a military veteran, you always get 15% off all of your readings, okay? All right, so, and if you're a first-time client, you get 15% off, all right? So, wow, Aquarius, I hope y'all are doing well. You're happy, you're abundantly blessed, and you're just smiling and happy for no damn reason, right? I know things are a little crazy right now as all the collectives are wrapping up year 2024, right? That means making decisions on what stays with you and what's important to you and what you love that goes with you into the new year. And also those determinations on, you know what, when this no longer serves me, this is no longer important to me, what stays behind in 2024. We're all making those decisions at this time. Amongst, dealing with all the festivities and the holidays and stuff like that, we've got to make some real life choices and decisions as we move into year 9, which is 2025. All right, so let's get down and dirty into your reading. If you are a cross watcher that's watching for that particular specific spectacular Aquarian, you are also welcome. I just ask that everybody take their shoes off before they step into the sanctuary. I've been praying and meditating over this space for quite some time. All right, you guys, find a nice cozy spot where you can relax, relate, and release, and it also gives you an opportunity to receive. All right, so with that being said, oh, wait a minute. Before we start your reading, do your girl a favor, guys. We are going to continue growing. We're already at 33 and some change. That's 33K and some change. Thank you, all my supporters and lovers of this channel. And we plan to make an even bigger dent in the YouTube world and divination in 2025, you guys. So without further ado, hit that like button to let me know that you're here, you're ringing the doorbell, you want to come in, that equal give and take type of energy, right? And also share my content with whomever you think may enjoy and like the channel and the messages being sent here. And more importantly, hit that subscribe button, especially that bell notification, so you will not ever miss a message, a download, a post, anything that happens on this channel. So like, share, and hit that notification bell, you guys. Subscribe. I reach out to a random subscriber every month and let that random subscriber know that they have won a free 30-minute reading with me, and we can tailor it however you want to. All right, you guys. So if you would like to possibly win a free 30-minute reading, definitely hit that subscribe button. All right. So without further ado, I think I've rambled on way too long. I think I've got all the housekeeping out of the way. So let's go. Take a sip of coffee. So let's get into it, guys. All right. So listen. These cards right here are oracles that have already been prayed over and meditated over and pre-shuffled just to save time. We will... Oh, where's my tarot deck? You know what? I think I forgot my tarot deck. All right, hold tight for just a minute while I grab it. All right, guys, thanks for holding. I went and grabbed my deck. I forgot the name of this deck. I normally like to tell people, but that's okay. Mercury retrograde. I'll blame it on Mercury retrograde, okay? Anyways, Aquarius, where was I? Okay, so we're going to definitely be tapping into the tarot. I wanted to first start here with your rune message, which to me will be the crowning energy for all of your energy that we look into today. Then we're going to go here. I want to explain these cards to you. Then we're going to get into the tarot. All right, you guys. So listen, lean back, sit back, grab a nice cup of green tea, or whatever you're sipping on or smoking on or whatever, Aquarius. We're about to get into your business. All right, so let's go. All right, so runes, if you don't know anything about runes, runes were symbols developed many thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of years ago by the people who lived like in the Nordic type of Sweden, Norway, and like Viking type of territory. They came up with these runes, and these runes symbolize, this is before formal language was developed, and these runes symbolize if you wanted to buy a horse or a cattle, you would give them the rune that represents, hey, I want to do business with you, I want to buy this cattle or this horse or whatever. So that's that. So the rune that came up for you, the one that Spirit put out on the table for you, Aquarius, is this now these. And the appearance of this rune suggests that someone or something is currently not meeting your needs or is hindering your chances of fulfillment. Damn, somebody's holding you back, Aquarius. Who might that be? All right. Are you holding yourself back, or is there somebody in your life that is hindering you or not meeting your needs? This rune is associated with the ancient Nordic need fire, a sacred fire that ancient tribes would light during times of hardship, such as poverty, war, disease, or famine. It is possible that you're having a tough time materially or emotionally. You may feel depleted, frustrated, and unable to move forward because of these limitations. But it's during these times of challenge and hardship that we learn and grow the most, Aquarius. The card is urging you to stay patient and not allow self-pity or bitterness to get the better of you. There may be delays, but the hard times will pass, and there is light ahead. Indeed, sometimes challenges and hardships are absolutely the best way to strengthen our resolve and help us focus on what truly matters in our lives. All right. So if you might be going through maybe some financial hardships or emotional hardships, or maybe relationship hardships at this time, maybe your needs are not being met, maybe you're going through some form of hardship at this time, or will over the next 4 weeks as we close out this year, Aquarius. But as always, there is always a light at the end of the tunnel, right? What is this hardship? What is this time period? And you may even be experiencing it right now. I can say 4 weeks, but you could be in the middle of this right now, or this may be to come, okay? But these hardships are meant to teach us a lesson, okay? Definitely a lesson. So we will circle back on this Now These card to see how it interplays with the rest of the messages that we received today for you, okay? All right, so over here, major arcanas, there's 78 cards in a tarot deck. 22 of those are major arcanas, which means these are the heavy hitter cards of the deck. Not easily swayed by whims or fancies or, I just changed my mind or whatever, okay? These are hard-hitting energies that, we go through as spiritual beings having a human experience. Our life decisions, our choices, or our non-decisions or our non-choices give us the major arcana cards that show up, right? So for you, and this is the craziest thing, I have 2 separate major arcana decks, Aquarius, and guess what? You got the Hermit in both of these. I have only, in the 3 years that I have been doing, or three and a half years that I've been doing these readings on YouTube, there's only been one other time when a zodiac sign got the same card from these decks. All right, and that was rather recently, about a month or 2 ago. So you got the Hermit, and the Hermit, Kanye's in here representing the Hermit. As you can see, he's writing, maybe journaling, maybe writing down pros and cons, or writing down what he's trying to manifest, right? But this is going inward. This is tapping into your own self, your own heart, your own spirit. What is it that you need to work out? What do you need to take inventory of, right? What do you need deep reflection on, right? This is deep reflection, but it also involves inviting spirit in. You see these lights, inviting spirit in for guidance, right? Because from the Hermit energy, this time of self-isolation and inward thinking brings about certain judgment calls that need to be made in our lives, right? We talked about that, what stays, what goes, and all that. That's part of this Hermit. What's important to you, right? Yeah. And this introspection brings about spiritual growth, okay? So I believe this is Spirit really urging you to go inward, all right, and really do some self-examination, Aquarius, on what's happening in your life, or the people, places, and things in your life, all right? So let's see, before we shake up this energy, what do we have here? You're looking out towards, towards the future, towards the horizon. What may happen in the future? What may happen in 2025? What ships may come in for you, right? All right. So, Holy Spirit, what messages? Sorry, this tablecloth just moves around. What messages do you have for our Aquarius collective? This is over the next 4 weeks as we close out 2024. What messages are the most important for our Aquarius collective to see, Holy Spirit, today, so they can meditate and marinate on these messages? All right, so what's on the bottom? 10 of Pentacles, right? This is energy that, I call it hidden energy, but it's just energy that has not made itself aware yet, right? This is 10 of Pentacles. This is the ultimate in prosperity, right? Which is what you may be trying to manifest, or, especially if you're going through some hard times financially or abundance-wise. Maybe this is what you're looking towards, having this 10 of Pentacles, having it all, right? Money in the bank, you just have abundance abound, right? And, but, this, we see coins here, but abundance is not just about money. Abundance comes in many different forms, right? If you're a loving, compassionate, nurturing person, that is a form of abundance, right? All right. Yeah. In order to see, looking towards this 10 of Pentacles, the ultimate in prosperity and abundance and blessings, but this is you solo dolo being abundant AF, right? So are you manifesting this energy, right, of you being single by yourself but abundant AF? And this comes when you add that other person who brings prosperity and abundance to your life. Then you have the 10 of Pentacles together. That's why it's showing a happy couple and happy pets and happy children and a happy home and all that other stuff, right? Maybe this is what you're manifesting, but maybe you're trying to get to this point first, right? All right. Holy Spirit, what are some of the suggestions that our Aquarians move towards over the next 4 weeks? What should they move towards? And this is in the matters of life in general. Could be about money, work, career, love, whatever the cards show us today is what we're going to go with. All right, what do you suggest our Aquarius move towards over the next 4 weeks? Holy Spirit, please make it plain. Move towards being this loving King of Cups, right? The King of Cups represents water energy, and the water zodiac is Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. You don't have to be, but that's what it represents. Emotion, right? Emotion, love. And the King of Cups is very emotionally mature, right? Emotionally mature, emotionally intelligent, very nurturing and loving and caring type of energy, right? Yeah. So I think Spirit's saying, if you are not this King of Cups right now, then perhaps that's what you should move towards, right? What else? What else do you suggest our Aquarians move towards in the next 4 weeks, Holy Spirit? What should they move towards? I have this 4 of Cups here, and the 4 of Cups is energy of, maybe being bored or apathetic or not in a place where maybe you're stable enough emotionally where you can accept these cups of love being offered by Spirit. You see how she has her arms crossed sitting there? She doesn't want to have any parts of it. She's not ready for love to be given to her. She's not ready to tap into her emotional self. Yeah, so maybe you need to move towards maybe, you know, finding that emotional security within yourself, right? And maybe move towards not being apathetic or rejecting anything that looks like love or care coming your way, right? And these two cards together equal the Five of Cups. And the Five of Cups, listen, the Five of Cups comes when somebody rejects love, doesn't pay attention to love, doesn't care about love, is apathetic to love. When the Five of Cups comes around, they're like, oh, damn, what did I do? Why didn't I pay attention to love? Why did I ignore it? Why did I reject it? When it was a gift that Spirit was bringing my way, right? Now we have regret. We have regret. We have, damn, I missed an opportunity. All right? A feeling of loss. And I think that's maybe, you know, maybe what you may feel if you continue to reject and reject and ignore. All right? What else? What else? What else should our Aquarian collective move towards? The Tower in reverse. This is Scorpio energy. Upright. This is somebody building their whatever they're building. They built it on sand, or they built it on a foundation that might not have been strong enough to withstand the storms that come with life, right? And shit might come crashing down. You see people falling out of the windows and everything, right? But this is in the reverse, so I feel like, and this landed on the Four of Cups, so maybe avoidance or rejection, maybe you're trying to avoid maybe building something on a foundation that's not stable, right? Maybe that's a fear of yours of accepting love and it not being on a stable ground, right? This could also be about rebuilding, right? Rebuilding what has crumbled to the ground and looking at rebuilding, right? Maybe there's something that you want to rebuild out there. I don't know, because I feel like somebody out there is in this Nine of Swords type of energy. Anxiety, right? Depression, regret, remorse, despair even. Can't eat, can't sleep. Show us, what is this King of Cups, this Four of Cups, and this Tower in reverse? What does this represent for what our Aquarians should go towards? What should they go towards over the next 4 weeks, Holy Spirit? One or two more cards, please, on what you suggest they should go towards. What is this energy on the table, Holy Spirit? Please make it plain, make it plain. Please make it plain. Oh, that one flipped out, boy. Justice, Libra energy. Yeah, you might be receiving some form of justice or balance here. All right. This might have to do maybe with a court case or a legal situation, or maybe you just getting fairness or finding fairness, right? She's got the Ace of Swords. That's about truth and clarity, and the scales being balanced, right? So maybe truth and clarity is needed in order for these scales to be balanced and for there to be some form of fairness or justice, right? perhaps you rebuilding. The tower has fallen, and the tower is an unexpected event that happens that sends your tower crashing down, right? Because it wasn't built on strong foundation. But maybe with this tower being in the reverse, that could indicate some form of rebuilding what fell, and that could be your justice, right? Yeah, judgment. We have judgment and justice here. You making judgment calls. We talked about judgment calls. A lot of times comes from this hermit energy. We once we come out of this self-isolation and we've gone deep or dug deep, then we start making judgment calls, right? We start blowing that horn and making these decisions. I like that. So I'm going to put this one there. Okay. Why is this card upside down? All right. So I'm going to put the judgment card there. This is what we saw in the hidden energy. All right. What do Aquarians need to move away from? What do they need to move away from? Holy Spirit, what do you suggest they move away from over the next 4 weeks? What should they move away from? What are your suggestions? Oh, yeah. Move away from this type of energy, this lack type of energy. This could be an energy of lack or poverty. I don't have... I mean, this person doesn't even have a coat on and it's snowing outside. They're freezing, right? This is feeling unsupported in some way, left out in the cold. I mean, these people are right outside of a church, right? Where they can get whatever it is that they need, whatever assistance they need, warmth, food, shelter, guidance, counseling, whatever. But I think maybe their ego, I feel like this red represents ego and pride, represents not being willing to ask for help. Maybe you need to move away from that. Move away from not feeling like you're supported, because you do, if you really think about it, you probably do have support, right? Or feeling left out in the cold. Yeah? So, what else? What else? What else do you suggest our Aquarians move away from over the next 4 weeks? What should they move away from over the next 4 weeks? Holy Spirit, make it plain. What should they move away from? Yeah, move away from this devil motherfucker right here. Yes, this is Capricorn energy, but the devil represents low vibing type of energy. This energy keeps your vibration down. All right, the devil energy represents negative thought processes, negative things that come out of your mouth, toxic people, places, and things that are in your energy field that help to lower that vibration. Also points to addictions, drugs, alcohol, sex, porn, attention from others, materialism, whatever that devil energy represents to you. Somebody is bound by it. And whenever you do that precarious dance with the devil, I'm telling you, it's a no-win situation. Time to walk away from whatever this devil energy represents for you, Aquarius. All right? That could be why you might have a lack because of this energy here. All right? What else, Holy Spirit? What is this Five of Pentacles and this devil energy here for Aquarians, and what they should walk away from? Yeah, I have an Ace of Pentacles here, and the aces are gifts from Spirit anyway, but this is the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles is all about that prosperity, blessings, and abundance, right? See that big coin right there? This landed right in between the Justice card and the Tower in reverse. So maybe by this, you rebuilding what has been damaged, right? There will be some justice coming out of this for you, and that could be in the form of this abundance, maybe that you need or want, right? Oh my God, look, 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 look. Oh my God, look. And the Hermit represents 9. And we got 9, 9, and 9, Aquarius. Look. What do we talk about at the beginning of this reading? That we are about to go into a 9-year, according to numerology. That is starting the cycle of wrapping things up, closing out chapters and cycles, saying bye-bye to people, places, and things, because we're done. We're done. They need to be wrapped up. They need to be wrapped up. So here you are again. Wow. Spirit cannot be speaking any clearer that it is time for you to go inward and do some self-examination on the people, places, and things in your life. Okay? Wow. Woo! Okay. Alright, what else? What is this 5 of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Ace of Pentacles for our Aquarians, and what you suggest that they should walk away from? Give us more, Holy Spirit. Whoa. We saw this before. Right? We saw this before. 10 of Pentacles, right? Well, maybe this is you walking away from trying to be in control of getting to this point of this 10 of Pentacles. Right? The 10 of Pentacles is you joined forces with another person to get this 10 of Pentacles. Maybe the focus should be not to focus on you and another, but maybe just to focus on you just being abundant on your own and not worrying about, I can't be abundant, I can't be successful, I can't get this, I can't get that unless I have somebody else in my life that's helping, right? That's 50% and I'm 50%, right? Maybe you need to walk away from that thought process or trying to control that happening. Yeah. Because we saw the 9 of Pentacles, and that was you on your own being abundant, right? Yeah. All right, Holy Spirit. Last card. What else should they move away from? Oh, I should have taken it off the bottom like I did the last time. I'm sorry. All right, Holy Spirit. What do you have? All right, let's stop. Let's see what we have. I have a 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands, 5s in numerology are all about change. Change can bring about a lot of bumpy roads, roller coaster rides, and conflict. This is people fighting each other. I don't know if this is family members, friends, or whatever, okay? But this is conflict, people fighting with each other, not seeing eye to eye. Yeah, trying to one-up each other, competition. That's what this is, okay? Yeah. I feel like some of you feel trapped, like tied down, like you can't move. Swords are all about mental thoughts, right? And maybe these mental thoughts, maybe they're negative mental thoughts, which is maybe why one of the reasons why this double energy is here. Negative thoughts and negative talk that creates this self-sabotage type of energy. Okay. Alright, what else? Because she can walk forward. There are no swords in front of her. Even though she's blindfolded and tied up, she can still walk forward and walk wherever she wants to walk. Alright, but it is conflict within self that creates this self-sabotage. I can't move, I feel trapped, whatever, right? Yeah. What is going on here? Let's find out what the oracles have to say, right? I feel like there's a lot of pentacles here in your reading, right? The only cups that I see here, as far as love and emotion, are the King of Cups. All right, the Four of Cups is somebody who rejects or doesn't care about love, right? And then the rest are all pentacles for you. Money, prosperity, abundance, right? Hopefully this double energy does not indicate somebody, Aquarians out there, who are just focused on material things, materialism, money, and all that, right? Okay, so what do the cards say? What do the oracles say? I've got bridge. You may successfully be overcoming a problem. Okay. Handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be very important to you. Moon. This moon energy, which represents Cancerian energy. The moon energy in the tarot represents a few different cards, but the moon, the chariot, the high priestess. Okay, this is paying attention and being tapped in and tuned in to your intuition and that intuitive voice that guides you. Also, changes in your life could happen on the next new moon. Full moon, sorry. Horse, you may be taking a short journey somewhere. Don't be a peacock. Beware of great pride. All right? Don't go around flexing your muscle. And something could happen in June. Okay? Something could happen in June time frame. All right? All right. So what's the tea for our Aquarians? What's the tea, Holy Spirit? What is in the energy now and over the next 4 weeks? I've got, somebody might be a trickster here. There may be some trickery or some, some deception here, right? That Seven of Swords type of energy. It says, in the shadows, hoping to be undetected, camouflaging, secretive, creating illusions, being sneaky. Is this you, Aquarius, being sneaky and deceptive, being a trickster, or is this somebody in your energy? You may be just feeling disconnected or disconnected maybe from somebody that you care about. All right. There is a separation. There's no communication. Okay. Ooh, could be with your divine feminine energy. Maybe there's a separation or disconnection with your divine feminine. And honestly, this divine feminine energy looks like she doesn't give two F's. Sorry. Especially if you have been deceptive or a trickster, this divine feminine is like, I am not having none of that. All right. Somebody might have taken a gamble, man. Might have taken a gamble on this divine feminine and you might have lost. All right. Maybe the gamble was, or the risk was too high. Or maybe this is part of your double energy right here, is maybe gambling or going out all the time, drinking. All right. Ooh, anxiety. Yeah, and we saw the anxiety already. Right? We saw the anxiety already with the Nine of Swords and this Eight of Swords, right? Yeah, excessive worry, fear. Somebody's moving. Somebody changed locations. You might have moved out of state or need to, or selling your home, something like that. Somebody's a runner, right? Somebody's a runner. They like to run. When things get hard or difficult or too intense, they run, okay? Ooh, but there's only you, Aquarius. Either you, somebody feels this way about you, that there's only you that they want, or you feel this way about somebody else. There's only them, all right? Could be that divine feminine. Ooh, somebody is a broke-ass mofo. That could be why this energy's here, right? Broke. Whoa. And last, we've got clinging. Somebody's trying to hold on to something. Maybe trying to hold on to those coins. I don't know, but somebody's obsessing, holding on, not wanting to let go. This could either you wanting to be hold on to your abundance, your finances, or whatever, or maybe to cling on or hold on maybe to this divine feminine energy. I don't know. So what is some of the shadow work that can be done by our Aquarius collective over the next few weeks? Some of the shadow work. I've got some of you Aquarians may need to open your mind, because some of you guys are walking around with a very rigid, inflexible, closed-minded way of thinking, or the way of seeing the world. All right. I've got this in reverse, emotional release. So maybe you aren't tapped into yourself emotionally, right? Maybe you're not tapped in emotionally. All right. Yeah. Letting go creates space for new beginnings, and I feel like some of you are resistant to this happening. Inner cosmos, to embrace the light, you first have to acknowledge the dark. Right. You need to go deeper. It's time to go deeper, Aquarius. It's time to go deeper. All right. And do some self-examination on yourself and everything, people, places, and things in your life, right? What serves you, what feeds you, keep it, and what no longer serves you or feeds you, you might have to let that go. You might have some unseen patterns that maybe you need to acknowledge, right? Especially if it's inflexibility, having a closed mind, not being able to see other people's way of seeing things. Maybe that's an unseen pattern that you have, right? Maybe you need to reprogram yourself, or be open to change, or having another perception or something like that, right? But Aquarians, your polar opposite sign is a Leo. So Leos are fixed energies and Aquarians are fixed energies, which means that as far as flexibility, sometimes there's not a whole lot of wiggle room, right? Okay. Divine juggling. Master different aspects of yourself, both the lightness and the darkness, all right? There needs to be some inner harmony happening here, right? Inner harmony, self-love, self-care, all that. And what showed up in the crossing and crossing cards for me are either very, very strong energy that needs to be acknowledged, or blockages. I've got shadow alchemy. Turn your shadows into gold by shifting your awareness, right? Empowering yourself, right? Having a spiritual rebirth instead of just seeing things as you always seen them, right? There's always room for change, but you got to get out of this type of energy right here. All right, guidance that Spirit would like to give you, Aquarius, is a lot of you have very strong spiritual gifts, okay? You're in the process of developing and fine-tuning those spiritual gifts. I've got the void, okay? You may be covering up the emptiness or pain, maybe trauma or whatever happened in your lifetime. You may be covering that up through an addiction, right? And the double energy also reflects that void energy, that addictive energy, and all that other stuff. But you have a support team. You may not think that you have a support team. You may feel left out in the cold, like nobody cares, like nobody is there to support you, but you do have a support team. Okay? 2 minds are better than 1, 3 minds are better than 2, and 4 minds are unstoppable. You have that support team. Friends, family, co-workers, spirit. Because you may need to seek out a spiritual teacher. All right, or you are this spiritual teacher. Maybe a spiritual teacher in the making, okay? But you have, hey, get down right now. Don't play with me, boy. Got to get it. Alright, sorry, that was my cat. He's always doing inappropriate shit. Alright, so yeah, spiritual teacher. Alright, you're being guided to step into your role as a spiritual teacher. Why? Because you have serious spiritual gifts. Not saying you all do, but some of you do. Alright? Some of you do. Alright? Alright. So, let me do this. What does Spirit suggest that you do for... Oh, and I meant to show you this card. These came in the hidden energy for this deck, and that is you may be having a wake-up call here over the next 4 weeks. Some sort of wake-up call. Thank you, Holy Spirit. And you must have unwavering faith. Okay? Must have unwavering faith. Best ways to practice self-care over the next 4 weeks. Spirit gave throat chakra, right? Throat chakra may be unbalanced. You may not be able to speak your truth, but you may need to seek out ways to balance and clear out your throat chakra so that you can say what needs to be said. You are the King of Swords. That represents Aquarian energy, and the Ace of Swords is truth and clarity. All right? So, yeah. You may need to start saving, especially if you're having a financial deficit. All right? And crystal healing may be very important for you to tap into. And I do have a crystal for you that I want to talk to you about. So crystal healing, and I love that. And I shuffled the crystal deck even before I shuffled this deck. So when this came out, I was like, oh, okay, all right. It says use crystals to raise your vibration and renew your energy. Okay. All right. Here we are to crystals. Spirit put this on the table, and this is carnelian. That's beautiful tangerine orange healing stone. Absolutely gorgeous. All right. And who needs it? The understimulated, anybody looking to get acquainted with their fears. We have wait a minute. It says, hello, fear. My name is, insert your name. We have some beautiful work to do together. Now shut the fuck up and let's do it. So carnelian, and this is how you spell it. Gorgeous tangerine stone. Angel numbers. What are the most important angel numbers that can give you even more guidance? I've got 1551 to hold your vision. All right. Keep manifesting, right? It says manifestation, abundance, money, dreams, vision, and prosperity. Focus on the good and maintain your concentration on the outcomes that you desire. It's time to put your faith and time into your ideas and pursue your goals with all your might. You have a beautiful, courageous, and brave spirit, right? And it says, yeah, you have a support team, but where did I see this about your creativity? Anyway, tap into it. Tap into whatever you're manifesting, right? Focus on the good and maintain your concentration, all right? 1551, and then I've got 0550. Lots of fives in here, and we talked about fives being the catalyst for change, right? It says the eye candy. Intuition, inspired action, beauty, art, socializing, flow, romance. Get some fresh air or call some of your pals over. Take a look around you. There's so much natural beauty waiting to be discovered. Either you will soon become involved in an exciting new project, or you will go out on a date. Put your charisma to use elsewhere and spread your charm around. All right? I like that. And last but not least, I asked Spirit to give one universal message, and guess what? You got two, so you got a bonus message. The first message that we got is opportunities will soon knock at your door. Debt will be wiped clean, and your bills will be paid in full. Your finances are about to change. And I feel like this reading is definitely about financial loss, financial deficit, or something like that. Or somebody's just broke, right? But that's going to change, all right? That's going to change. And secondly, we've got when the world feels like it's coming crashing down around you, take that as an opportunity to find yourself and let go of who you thought you were, right? Not all storms come to destroy your life. Ooh-wee! Not all storms come to destroy your life. Some come to clear your path. Decide that this crisis will be the turning point for what you have been waiting for. Whoa. So that you can rebuild. All right? You can rebuild and have that justice that you seek, right? Truth and clarity, right? Balance, right? So that you can have this abundance, right? I'm sorry, you can have this abundance that Spirit wishes to give you, right? It's coming. It's coming, all right? So, listen, as we circle back on the Rune card of now this is all about going through times of hardship, right, such as poverty, war, disease. Maybe there's something or someone that's not currently meeting your needs or hindering any chance that you think that you have for fulfillment, okay? So this definitely echoes, or is the crowning energy, and the rest of the cards echo what this Rune card has to say, all right? As well as seeing 3 Hermit cards that came out in your reading. You need to go inward. You need to do some examination of the heart, the mind, and the spirit, right? And get them all on the same sheet of music and consult with Spirit, right? So that you can make the necessary judgment calls over the next 4 weeks on how you're going to get the fulfillment that you seek, okay? All right. So thank you so much, Aquarius, for being with me today. Happy holidays. It's the day after Thanksgiving. I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving if you celebrate. But if not, just enjoy this time of harvest as we're about to go into the months of winter. All right, you guys? And ending out and closing out 2024, all right? Which could be why all these 9s are here, because you're closing out things for the year, but you're also going into a 9 year as well, which you may be closing out even more things in your life that no longer serve you or give you what it is that gives you fulfillment. All right, Aquarius, the light in me honors the light in you. Take care and namaste. And please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks, guys. I love you all the way from the ATL. Mwah. Take care.